Welcome back to another video. It's not Saturday, so I guess it's a driving Sunday video. I think my last driving video was on a Sunday also. But today is actually September 22nd, and today is my first day off in September. We've had that hurricane, a lot of stuff going on at work, so it's actually my first day off, and I decided to get up early to go fishing because I have not been fishing in forever. I've been saying I wanted to do a video for a while about fishing, so I'm actually up early this morning and decided to go fishing. Been up since 4:30 this morning, and I thought I had all my stuff together last night, and no, I did not have it. So that's my luck. So I'll get a little bit later start, but it's still dark outside. Trying to get early. It's, even though it's September 22nd, it was 90 degrees yesterday when I was working, 100 with the heat index, so it's still miserable. So we'll see if we can get down. I'm going back down to Grand Isle. If y'all saw my previous video from Grand Isle, people right on side the road catching. My buddy with a boat, he pulled his boat from down there. He doesn't keep it down there in the fall and the winter, so there's no boat available or anything like that, but I don't care. Everybody's catching, according to Facebook reports and stuff, speckled trout, redfish, limiting out right off the side of the road. But if my luck carries over to fishing, I'll just be drowning some bait and that'll be about it. But either way, what they say, a bad day fishing's better than a good day at work, so we'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and head on down, and gotta stop at the bait shop and pick up some bait. I haven't picked up plastic bait or anything in a long time, so I don't even know what's in right now. So I've been kind of reading some reports, listening to some videos and stuff like that on this 2-hour drive down there, and we'll get down there at some point. And just so I can go ahead and mix hobbies up, I also brought my ham radio. Y'all know I do that what they call POTA, park on the air, parks on the air activation. So depending on how everything runs and how exhausted I am and how long it takes, and when I give up or whatever, I might go ahead and get some of that done. Boy, this road is very bumpy. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive down there. I got another hour and a half ahead of me. So when I get some more light, I'll cut some more video, see how this goes. All right, so here we are, Elmers Island in Grand Isle, Louisiana. See what we can figure out here. We got some people fishing. All right, we didn't do anything with the matrix shad, so we're gonna try this. Somebody told me about this new shrimp called Marker 54. Man, this thing looks so real, I might fry it up later. So we'll see what Marker 54 can do. how I'm gonna get this on camera for y'all, but this little cut that's right here, you can see it, comes out like this. They got all kinds of fish moving in there. You can see one right there. They're moving all up in there, and it's probably not even 6 inches deep when you watch these birds walk around. So I tried my popping cork and it didn't work because of course it's too shallow. So I'm gonna switch to top water, put a little top water artificial bait on them. Maybe I'll get lucky. Problem is the weeds are so high right here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to capture anything, because top water actually makes great video, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch it. So we'll see what happens. I don't know how much that camera can see, but them fish are moving all over the place over there. But they don't want top water, they don't want fake shrimp. All right, so no luck on our first spot. But I'll be honest with you, I'm watching these other guys fishing through here. And last time I came through here, you were seeing people catch on side of these roads where the ponds are and different stuff like that. That's what this looks like, because it's just ponds and stuff. And the Gulf is right on, Gulf of Mexico is right on the other side of that grass line y'all see out there. That's where the beach is. So, you know, I don't know where I want to go to next. I really wanted to fish this culvert that's right here, where these the marsh from the left drains to the right. This is where, and if I can find it, I'll put that video back. But this is where that guy was catching that big redfish at that time. And you can see down here where that culvert, how this culvert empties everything out. So what happens is those bait fish get pushed around up in there, and those redfish ambush them. So you can see that culvert, where the culvert goes down at, right here. This was just a last minute fishing idea I had yesterday when I was working my butt off. I'm like, man, I need to go fishing. So I figured, you know, I haven't been fishing in years. So where else to go? I know I saw people catching out here 3 weeks ago. But when you come to a new area like this, you don't know what tides to look for. You don't know what tide range is good, if it's going in, out, high, low. And maybe I picked wrong, I don't know. But I'm not giving up yet. I'm just moving spots. Try to find another spot that might look open. You know, I see some people out here with boats fishing. So I think this is still a good area. I just got to figure out where the hell to go. So we'll see what happens. I do know it's hot as hell. It is 9:30 in the morning and it's almost 90 degrees already. So, and that's before the heat index. So this is a, you know, we had what we call false fall last weekend here in Louisiana, and humidity dropped and it got into the high 70s, low 80s, and we call that false fall because we always get that kind of front that comes in and then we go right back to summertime. So all week we've had these high 80s, low 90s with 100-degree heat indexes, and here we are again with it. So we'll see what we can find out over here. See if we can find something. I might even go back to the main highway up there. I've always seen people catching up there. I just don't know. The problem is I don't know what side of the highway to try. So I'll tell you what, another clue that you can always look for to see if people are catching, people fish a lot, is, you know, instead of shoes hanging on the power line, couple of years worth of fishing line hanging on the line. So, but there's always somebody fishing here in this corner, even though it looks really rough and you got a lot of current going through here. You don't think it's a bad week for fishing or a bad time? When I came through here, this whole bridge had people around it, parked on both sides of it, parked in this parking lot, all parked through here, all of them fishing. They're all gone. So maybe I'm not the only one zeroing out. Hey, that's fishing. It ain't called catching, it's called fishing. So let's see what we can find. I'm not giving up just yet. I'll put too much money and effort into this, coming down here for this. So we'll see what we can figure out. Look, I finally caught something, see? He don't want to let go of my shrimps either. Alright, Mr. Crab, he's hungry. Alright, so we pulled up on the side of the road. They got this point that's right here behind me, this little bitty island in the middle. And they got this point right here. And I just had a very good bite. Couldn't pull the rod back fast enough. I wasn't really prepared for it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. After all these striking out. So my first shrimp that I showed y'all is a little worn out. So I'm switching to a voodoo shrimp. And these voodoo shrimp have been around for a while. You can see it has the cool eyes on it. And it's a little bit different, but they've been very successful in the past. So I'm gonna try this voodoo shrimp out right here in this point behind me right here. It's always a good sign when you see all these corks stuck in a tree also, which means I might be in the right spot. So let's see what happens. Call baby rat red. Yep, so in Louisiana, redfish have to be 16 inches. And I'm about to see this big boy in another 2 to 3 years. But hey, we know our bait worked, spot worked, so we're gonna give this another opportunity. We'll keep trying. I had a big bite on the other side of that edge, and then I kind of let it rest, brought it in some more, and then this one took it right there at the point. I don't know if I caught it on camera or not, but let me get him back in the water so he can grow and be bigger. All right, we're gonna try to go back to that same spot if I can get all the way to that point back there. Let's see what happens. All right, it's the same point. I keep getting my bites out right here. Let's see what happens. All right, that's where I wanted it last time. That's where I was the last time it got that big bite. There it is. This one's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger red. Well, we know the voodoo shrimp's doing it. That's the only thing that's been biting all morning. Even though this red's a little bit bigger, it still ain't the size we're looking for. But hey, at least we're catching something that's getting a little more exciting. So we're not doing too bad. I'm happy with this right now. All right, big boy. Go call your big brothers up. Call your big brothers up and tell them to come feast. He's gone. All right, we're gonna give it another chance, see what happens. If this is all baby reds, we might have to move somewhere else, but right now I'm having fun catching. All right. Well, that's a perfect cast in that hole. What I gotta worry about is my line getting stuck with that breeze blowing from right to left. I gotta worry about my line getting stuck in them bushes, which I think I might be. Now that's a cast. In the grass. Oh, man. Oh, in the grass. Yep, in the grass. All right, well, my fishing fun's over with. I lost my cork, which was $10 for horseman cork or whatever it's called, and I thought I had more, and when I checked my tackle box, I don't have any more, so I'm not going all the way back to the bait shop. So kind of gave me some ideas to come back next weekend with my son. This right here is the end of what they call Elmers Island that we've been on, and at the end they got these guys that, and they really don't charge, they just accept tips, but this is their own little golf carts, and they will ferry people back and forth to the end of the beach. So I might go take a ride out there just to kind of see what that looks like. Might go there next week. Well, so we started working some voice, and I got some pretty good connections on voice, and then somebody 2 kilohertz up just had to start transmitting his POTA stuff, which was bleeding all over me, and I'm just not in the mood to fight it. It's been a long morning, so you can always go to FT8. People might make fun of it because it seems like everyone wants to do FT8, but when there's no frequencies open and people just jump on top of you without courtesy, what else are you gonna do? So FT8's rolling right now. Great band openings. I'm getting some great signals. My vertical, 17-foot vertical, is doing very well. So we keep on rolling with it. It ended up being a very nice day out here in Grand Isle, Louisiana. Got a nice Gulf breeze. from the Gulf coming in right here. I'm sure y'all can hear it, hear the wind. But very impressed with my pole 17-foot whip I got here. It did the job. I think I finished with about 37 to 38 FTA contacts and 15 voice contacts. And the reports on the 15 voice contacts was anywhere between 5.5 and 5.9, and I could actually hear them pretty decent. So we'll go ahead and start picking all this up and heading back to civilization. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll probably be out here again next weekend. I don't know if I'll be doing any ham stuff, but I'm gonna try to do another fishing trip next weekend. I talked to those guys. If you saw those, the cart that was going back and forth, and they go all the way to this end point. If I can remember, I'll maybe lay down an image of a map or something. But that's where that video I took right before this. That's where they were going, as well as people were fishing and stuff. So, all right, see y'all in the next video.